My last what if video did pretty good to me, and I asked you guys on a poll if you wanted me to make this video, and a lot of people said yes, so here it is. So what if Spider-Man kept the symbiote? So the story starts off with Peter in a nightmare watching the people he loves the most die. He then wakes up and reflects on his life, talking about how Aunt May isn't speaking to him whatsoever since he dropped out of school. And he also keeps messing up with MJ and the Black Cat. He then says he needs some fresh air as he then puts on the symbiote and goes web slinging. Now his suit does look awesome, you guys, but pay attention on how the suit evolves throughout the story. We are then cut to Spider-Man stopping these two robbers from robbing an elderly lady. We are then shown that Spider-Man almost lashes out on these robbers, but then comes back to his senses and apologizes to the elderly lady. Then we are cut to Spider-Man web slinging as he is wondering why he always feels so tired. It is then shown a mysterious skull asks Peter, is he the Spider or Peter? Peter then wakes up hitting MJ into a wall. Peter quickly apologizes for his actions. Peter then explains his nightmares to MJ as he also says that is the reason she is here. She also explains that Peter is changing as she noticed that he seems darker and hasn't been eating, drinking, or sleeping. It is then cut to Peter saying he will figure out what's wrong as he is web slinging to the Fantastic Four as he then runs out of webbing falling from the sky. The Spider Sisters are then triggered as the Hobgoblins destroying the city. Spider-Man then effortlessly knocks out the Hobgoblin as Hobgoblin dropped a bomb hitting Spider-Man and sending him flying back into a wall. Hobgoblin then talks about how he will kill Spider-Man, but Spider-Man web zips him, knocking him out. He then grabs Hobgoblin, takes off his mask, and interrogates him. Spider-Man then beats him brutally as the symbiote starts to make Peter tweak out a little bit, even with the suit changing a little bit. It then cuts to Spider-Man meeting with the Black Cat as it is soon revealed that he is dating the Black Cat and not MJ. Him and Black Cat start getting very intimate. Peter then talks about what he did to the Hobgoblin, admitting that he took things too far, as Black Cat tries to comfort him, saying that the Hobgoblin deserved it. He also says that the suit tweaked out a bit earlier, with Black Cat then reminding Peter if he's still going to go to Reed Richards' place to check out the suit. Spider-Man then arrives at the Fantastic Four building with Reed Richards putting Spider-Man on a scanner and running tests on him. Spider-Man then asks if he can be asleep during the whole thing, with Reed Richards saying yes, of course. Peter then begins to have his nightmares with him trying to save Aunt May. Spider-Man then wakes up yelling to Reed Richards about his nightmares. Reed Richards then explains that the suit is alive and is bonding to Peter physically and mentally, revealing to Peter that it is a symbiote. Reed Richards then tells Peter he can remove it, but Peter doesn't feel like it's necessary. Reed Richards then tries to stop Spider-Man from leaving, but Peter grabs his wrist and crushes it, then escaping. Peter then talks to himself about the symbiote while walking to Aunt May's house, but there seems to be an unexpected guest following them. He then talks about his mental health with Aunt May, saying that things have been very, very hard and how she's the only person on the planet that can bring him back. Aunt May then apologized for cutting Peter out just because he dropped out of school. She then says that she doesn't like that he is wasting his potential, as they both say that they love each other, but before their conversation can see Spider-Man's spider senses go off and a big explosion happens, with Peter immediately putting on his symbiote and punches Hobgoblin out of the building into a nearby wall. Hobgoblin then uses a disruptor device, sending Peter flying back. Spider-Man then kicks Hobgoblin in the chest, sending him flying back. He then picks him up, punches the Hobgoblin so hard that blood starts leaking out. As then Peter remembers Aunt May is still in the house, he goes to check on Aunt May, but the symbiote then sticks Peter to the ground, restraining him from getting up, as the symbiote says the fire will kill us. As the house then explodes with the symbiote apologizing, as Peter instantly goes to the person who did this, the Hobgoblin. He then weds up Hobgoblin effortlessly as he then gives into his bloodlust, saying he will finish this. He then grabs Hobgoblin's eyes, brutally killing him. So I'll make a part 2 sometime this week, and make sure to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed.